What's up YouTube, Capital G here, just giving you guys a quick update on the COVID-19, aka coronavirus, aka crush card virus in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, and some of the cancellations and postponements that we've been having across the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG. The OCG has them too, but obviously we're in TCG, so let's focus on that. Yeah guys, I've said before that it seems like every other day Konami is extending this period to where we're seeing tournament cancellations, and they just did it. So this was posted last night, May 16th, and it says that they are going to extend the period because I believe currently it's through April 10th that they had canceled all regionals and YCSs. But I did say in an earlier video, I thought personally that we were not going to see Yu-Gi-Oh return in a competitive nature basically until June. It looks like we are edging closer to that. That's just my personal prediction. But as of right now, guys, essentially competitive Yu-Gi-Oh is canceled until May 10th. So basically, you got 2 months from now of no competitive Yu-Gi-Oh. At this time, there will be, of course, no YCS events in the TCG. There will also be no regionals. This is something that I honestly thought was pretty easy to predict. If you look at the regional circuit here, and you know, rest in peace, because I did want to go to this Greenville, South Carolina regional, but to me, it was kind of predictable. When Konami first started canceling and pushing back events, when they actually postponed Charlotte, that was a huge eye-opener for me, because as I've said before, I've played this game for a very long time. Konami does not do this type of thing, but obviously we are not in normal days and times. And when they first canceled like the first wave of regionals for a month, I was like, they're not gonna have these fucking regionals. Like every single one of these regionals is going to get canceled, and that's exactly what happened. Every single event in North America, every YCS, every regionals has been officially canceled. This, of course, goes for Europe as well. And it's interesting because it's even extended past just like regional qualifiers, or I guess what you would consider competitive events. Konami even canceling their own events, guys. The Eternity Code Premier event, or I guess we can still call it Sneak Peek because you guys know exactly what I'm talking about in that sense. This is also canceled. So there's not going to be any sneak peeks. There's not going to be any competitive Yu-Gi-Oh events. I kind of think, man, this is going to be a rough period because as you guys will probably see, hopefully you watched the video that I post on, I think it's going to go up Wednesday, but this is going to be a rough period because there are basically no Yu-Gi-Oh events to play at for the next couple of weeks. And, you know, some people can say, well, you can obviously go to locals, but honestly, it's like, number one, do you really want to risk getting the crush card virus, going to locals? And then number two, the CDC, the Center of Disease Control in Atlanta, the officials there just recommended yesterday that people not be in groups of over 10 people. So to me, that would kind of signal like just cancel all locals in America. And it's definitely a dire time when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. Basically no events. And it seems like even if we do get new sets, like, you know, we're getting, God, the name of the set is Mystic Fight. No, not Mystic Fighters. Secret Slayers. We're getting Secret Slayers and we're getting this other stuff, but it's like, what exactly can we do with these Yu-Gi-Oh cards because there are no events to play at? I think it's going to be really interesting to see what happens over the next couple of months, but this is just my prediction, and you guys will see it in the video that I post on Wednesday, but I shot the video, I want to say either Saturday or Sunday night. I think the secondary market, guys, is going to absolutely crash. I think it's going to tank. I think that a lot of competitive cards like Appaloosa and Lightning Storm, I think these cards are going to just, I'm not going to say you're going to be able to get a Lightning Storm for $5, but don't be shocked if the Lightning Storm that was $140 3 weeks ago ends up being $70 in like 2 weeks because there's just no events to play it at, and people don't want to hold on to cards when there are no competitive events. Watch that video and I'll explain all my reasons. I might actually have to add to that video because obviously new information came out, and I think there's going to be a lot of panic selling. It's actually interesting because it's kind of going to be the same exact reason the Yu-Gi-Oh, the secondary market crashes as when it comes to the actual real life stock market, like the same exact reasons. A lot of people kind of panic selling, etc., etc. But you guys let me know what exactly you think of this situation, and more importantly, what are you going to be doing over the next 2 months where you're not going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh? I'll just say this, and this is not something that I generally say: support the Yu-Gi-Tubers, man. I mean, we might be struggling out here too, but at least you can't get COVID-19 from watching the Yu-Gi-Oh videos. So if you got a favorite Yu-Gi-Tuber, even if you don't super love a Yu-Gi-Tuber, just go to their video, give it a thumbs up, and just leave. Just kind of help everybody out that you possibly can in this tough and trying time. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.